Hello boys and girls, this is Miss Marcela one more time, and today I am going to show you how to use modals. There are different types of modals, and today I am going to talk about modals of obligation and modals of advice. Let me start by explaining to you when to use must. There are 4 ways of using must. The first one is when you feel an obligation very strong. For example, we must talk to them before they leave. It is very important for us to talk to them. It is very personal. The second way is when you have an obligation but it's very formal, so you are not going to use must. Well, it's very rare to use must in spoken English. It is used in written English, okay? Another example is when you have a very strong advice. You must read this book. It's really interesting. And the last one is when you forbid something. It's impossible to do something. Must not. Example, visitors must not touch the paintings. It's impossible. You can't do that. Okay, as I told you, it is very rare or uncommon to use must in spoken English. But what are we going to use instead of must? We are going to use can. I have another example here. Mobile phones must not be used while driving. But in spoken English, you can use. You can't use mobile phones while you are driving. When to use have to. There are 4 ways to use have to. One of them is for obligations that depend on circumstances. For example, I have to go to school. This is my obligation. Obligations in spoken English. You can use have to in spoken English more commonly than must. When we say something that is not necessary to do. For example, don't have to. You don't have to be here before 10. It is not necessary that you are here before 10. But you can be here before 10, at 9 or at 8 if you want to. But it isn't necessary. And when you are going to give a strong advice, you have to watch this film. It's really beautiful. You have to watch it. It's a strong advice. When to use should. There are 3 ways to use should. The first one is to give advice. For example, you should go to bed earlier. The second is to give a negative advice. Example, you shouldn't read at night. Your eyes can be damaged. And the third one is to give your opinion. You should buy a new car. You should wear a new dress. Okay, well, this is the explanation about the modals. Modals of obligation and modal of advice. Remember, we rarely use must in spoken English. Have to is used for speaking English and written English too. And should is to give advice. As I told you, they are quite similar. And here I have 3 examples using them. When you use must, as in, you must try the ice cream. It's delicious. It's to give an emphatic meaning. You have to try the ice cream. It's delicious. It's situational. And you should try the ice cream. It's delicious. It's to give you an advice. The ice cream is delicious. You should try it. I hope this explanation helps you a lot. And if you have any doubt or question, please come and watch this tutorial one more time. See you later. Bye.